Well, let's see, 9:02 Central. I try and come in here closer to 9, but get caught up with some other stuff sometimes. I'm buying and it's crashing, I'm selling and it's rallying, so. But the S&P down here at 76, that's a real important price, 76, to help with your bias. Been down there a couple of times, it's been holding, but the halfway's been holding too. That's 84.25. But again, as you look to try and find a way to be on the right side of the market, 76 in the S&P. Bonds went down earlier to a key price at 10 and held it, and they have pushed to a new high, but I can't say I'm all that impressed with it. They just went down and got some 15s to print. If this thing really has any legs, this 15 has to hold, and you may see them push up to 25, 24. But again, I mean, a pretty key price for the bond market to help with the bias is down there at 10, 117.10. 5 year has gone up to a important price for bias a couple times overnight, and now during the day session, even half. The whole range in 5 years, like 5 ticks. So I mean, every morning we say the same thing on these. It's just, they're dead. I did hear that the U.S. has basically solved that shutdown, and now they just got to make the vote on it, which is going to pass apparently, and that gets us back with getting the reports that we used to have, and that could help some movement in financials, but there's just not a lot going on. S&P, since that's where it seems the action is, above the month high at 9.5. There's some resistance up there around 13. If it does decide to rally up there, 13, there's some resistance. Up at 42, there's some resistance, 69.42. If the whole thing just comes crashing back to the downside, down around 47.5, you have some support.